Yeah, hi guys. Today we discuss about the four key stages of product development. So if you see a product, if you see the product which is sitting in a grocery store or a department store, so how the product is look like? It just like have a branding, it have a color combination, it have a packaging based on the consumer preference, the color brand positioning they are doing. Along with that, they have like if you see the packages, they have ingredient list, they have a shelf life, they have a packaging criteria, they have a storage condition, so multiple factors which is included in if you're considering in a project and a product in the market. So while developing such projects, so you need to it is a complete process of a commercial aspects when your idea come to the global market. So how a new product is placed to these groceries. So the process of a product development mainly like creating an idea, and it need to be formalized, formulation will be there, and to be processing multiple machinery, multiple industries we are machinery is used for the processing and the commercialization aspects. So the process actually take place with a group of people which have multiple capabilities, and this is the way the majorly the companies are developing for this R&D in a product development, mainly from ideation, formulation, processing and commercialization. So these are the stages we are discussed today. So if you see these product development key stages, ideation is the first stage where ideas need to be developed based on the market requirement, based on the trends, based on the consumer gap, based on the pain points of founders. So we develop such product ideation with problems. We analyze the problems and we check the viability of the multiple solution, how we can develop such uh, you know solutions based on our problem. So this is the first stage of ideation. Second, it will be formulation. That formulation means based on the problem we are solving, we have some solution combinations. So from this solution combination, we will develop such ingredient combinations to develop such products. So in the formulation there will be multiple parameters will be there. Maybe cost is very important, we need to develop such products based on the target audience. We need to develop maybe a flavor technology, maybe it can be integrated to specific target audience, same as the targeted drug delivery, like that we need to develop such products specifically for the specific niche audience. So formulation is very important sector. Then we go for the processing. Is there any required manufacturing process required? For example, if we are manufacturing high protein products, even the bakery confectionery products, the common temperature we are using for the baking a cookie is not same as we using when we are in a combination with the probiotics or high protein combination, because protein denaturation will happen. So accordingly, based on the formulation aspects, based on ingredient preference, there are multiple methods we can develop on processing. And then commercialization is an industrial scale. What are the machineries required to manufacture such products? Oh, how the positioning to the market, how the people will look the product, how the solution can be presented to the consumer. So these are the aspects we discussed about the commercialization. So the major aspects of the product development is based on the stage and gate system. So stage and gate system is the area where we specifically developed of a product development. It is not only about the food and beverages sector or cosmetic sector. In every company they are doing this, any product development. If you're considering a mobile phone, if you're considering a laptop, if you're considering any other products, this is done by the stage and gate system. So this is a common platform. It's a funnel system starting from an ideation to commercialization. So if you see a corporate company developing such products to the market, so there will be a specific criteria about analyzing a problem. That means different types of problems based on the market requirement, based on the consumer trend. We need to develop some formulation and it come to the processing and come to the commercialization and launch of the product. So if you consider the first stage, ideation, so in this stage we grab 12 to 50 types of ideas. That means 12 to 50 types of problems. So in these problems we identify the solutions, and it will come to the stage gate 1 like a new product concept check. So from this concept check we will check the economic and social feasibility of each idea when we grab from the market. So these gate is very important, and from that it will come to the formulation. So if you grab 12 to 15 ideas, we will iterate from this economic and social feasibility of such products and the relevance in the market, and it come to the formulation stage. In the formulation stage, there will be more niche, like maybe if you are targeting the specific audience, because these are the way of ideation. It will come narrow down into the specific products. So if you are categorizing 12 to 15 ideas there, so again narrow down based on the formulation, based on the combination, based on the target audience preference, based on the geolocation, the nutritional profile will change. So accordingly we design the formulation and do a prototype. Prototype means the first sample we are developing, and it will go for the market check. Market check means the viability. We will give some samples. We will check the response from the market in a very pilot scale. Then it will go for the processing. Then we will think about how we can scale up, increase the production, because we are not talking about 10 kg production in the lab scale. We are talking about 100 kg and 1000 kg production. So we need to think about all our ingredients are available in the market. If they are seasonal, if some ingredients are seasonal, we need to think about how the storage of such ingredients is it possible. So accordingly we need to develop a commercial product. Means it will be available in all season in the market. So accordingly we need to develop, and along with the processing we think about the machinery, what are the required, the industrial licensing operations, what is the SOP, standard operation protocol of developing such products in the market. So these are all things we will discuss here. Then it will go to the gate 3, that is a feasibility check. So from that, connecting this ideation, formulation, processing, we will check the feasibility, how the economic feasibility will compatible with these all processing, these all the cost of ingredients, these all scale up operations. So from that it will go to the stage 4. That means commercialization. In this commercialization, we think about the branding, brand positioning, the product pricing, the product positioning to the market, how the color of the package, how we can package, which are the material we can using. So the story of the founder, the story of the product, which are the problems exactly the products we can solve. So these all the positioning to the commercial aspects of the market, and it will go to the competitors. That means the product launch, the market test marketing, like that. Here we as a commercially test the product 1 to 2, give the samples and give the data, and accordingly we will launch the product. So this is the whole stage and gate system. So like this process only a product can be launched. So this is the way a product development happen. So if you see the ideation, in the initial stage of ideation onwards, if you see the idea, you see the problem, so you will check the competitor analysis as well. So like any such companies are doing such products, and we can create a USP, like a unique selling proposition, like this is the current product in the market, and this is my product. It is this is the main points where differ from the current products in the market. Maybe cost effectiveness, maybe the specification, maybe the ingredient specification, maybe the flavor technology. Like that we will develop such products. So while the stage and gate system is a very important factor, like if you're considering a food, a skincare product or any other products, this is the way of a corporate way of product development. So if you're considering a 50 to 12 ideas in your hand, so narrow down into 1 to 3 products. So this is the way of consumer development. So when we think about the commercialization aspects, we will think about the shelf life testing, the nutritional analysis, lot of things are there. So if I consider like the ideation, it have to 12 to 15 ideas, it will carry down to formulation stage. It will come to 3 to 5 ideas. From that it will go for the processing. So in processing, 1 to 2, 3 products only scale up. Large equipments requirement, cost efficiency, food safety, quality testing, these all come there. And again for shelf life study in the processing stage. Then we go for the commercialization of the sensory testing, consumer package design. So this is the way of a product development mainly. So ideation to the market is a very important aspect, because so this is the initial stage in the product development. So ideation is very important. So we will discuss more about how we can generate the idea, what are the possibilities to generate the idea, and even we will discuss about the rest of the chapters in detail about formulation, processing, commercialization in cosmetics as well as food sector. So this is the way of a product development, and this is the objective of the stage and gate system. So if you are gathered to 50 to 20 ideas, and end of the process it will come to 1 or 2 products. So this is the way a commercial corporate manner of a product development. So in this product development fellowship program also we will go through the same channel. Okay, so rest we will discuss the next chapter.